Udah.
Oke.
Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Today, me, Ahmad Rizal Zahir, and Eko Restu Saputra will present about our first proposal of our topic, which is indirect speech acts performed by main character in movie A Man Called Otto. Okay, the first one we discuss about the background. The background is exploring how the characters in movies communicate indirectly has captured the interest of researchers in pragmatic studies. This curiosity extends to films like A Man Called Otto, where the characters subtly convey message from the dialogue in the movie through speech. So the main background of the study is to find out how the main character from this movie, which is Otto, perform the speech act regularly found in the movie through the dialogues from the beginning until the end of the movie. Okay, and the next is the research objective. There is one objective. The objective is to determine the types and the functions of indirect speech acts used by the main character in the movie. In the movie, Man Called Otto, who performed by the Otto itself as the main character. And the next is the literature review. In here, we intend to use the two theoretical framework done by Holmes in 1983. He divided indirect speech acts into three main kinds based on their types. The first is imperative, second is interrogative, and the last is declarative. And also, the second theory that we use is done by Sheirly in 1979. He mentioned there are 5 classifications of indirect speech. The classification here is the function from the previous indirect speech done by Holmes. The function, there are 5, which is declaration, representative, expressive, directive, and the last is commissive. Okay, and next is the methodology will be explained by Eko.
All right. Thank you, Aldi. Am I audible? Yes. And my sound is clear, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, clear.
After talking about the background of the study and also the objectives of the study, for sure we are going to talk about how we are going to conduct the study. Okay, the design that we choose is a qualitative approach, which you're employing a content analysis because we are going to analyze a film entitled A Man Called Otto. Therefore, the data will be a descriptive data that will be the transcription from the dialect spoken in the movie, especially spoken by the main character itself, which is who is Otto. And the subject is A Man Called Otto movie. Next slide, please. And yep, here are the procedures of our research. The first is watch the movie using English subtitle, the movie. And the second is write down the subtitle that contains the indirect speech act. And third is categorize the data into suitable themes, referring to the framework that we have mentioned before. And the fourth is define what function of indirect speech for each data. So after we categorize, then we define the function as our objective of this study. And the last is showing the result. Well, we are going to analyze the data itself by using a table that contains many aspects that we are going to analyze. And yeah, here is the table form of the data collection. So yep, the data there is the dialect spoken by the main character, and the types of indirect speech referring to the framework have been mentioned, and the function for sure, because we are going to analyze the types as well as the function of the meaning, the indirect speech spoken by the character, yeah, the intended meaning, and the timestamp as the marks of the timestamp itself in the movie. Yeah, I think that's all from our presentation that related to analysis to a movie name entitled A Man Called Otto. Perhaps uh, Mbak Sheirly have any question?
Yeah, is there any question or addition or feedback to our new research?
So now I don't have any question yet. But in your research, is the object is can you repeat your object of your research? I missed that. Sorry.
Sorry, Mbak Sri, your voice is
Objective
quite
objective study.
objective.
Ya, objective study kan, Mbak?
Object of your research.
Yeah,
Oh,
the research objective. Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay,
object of this research.
okay. Thank you.
So actually, the objective of research is to define the speech act, the indirect speech act done by the main character, which is Otto. Why? Because we want to explore what kind of indirect speech act used by the character in the movie, which is in spite of the three kind of the speech act I mentioned, like this, the imperative, interrogative, and declarative, and what are those the functions used by the main character, which is declaration, representative, expressive, directive, or even commissive. Through these findings, we can see that what why the main character use this kind of indirect speech act, and what is the real meaning of the use, how the character use this speech act. Yeah, I think that's why we use this objective.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
There another feedback or question?
Siap, I think. Bentar, saya tuh nggak bisa buka karena takut situasiku di sini.
Oh, kecil kan. Mau dilanjut aja nggak?
Gimana?
Mau dilanjut nggak? So,
Oh, apa presentasinya?
langsung saja.
Oke, bentar ini caranya gimana sih? Oke,
Udah muncul.
bentar ya. Aku nggak bisa ini apa Canva.
Coba di landscape-in gitu, Mbak. Pakai tab kan itu? Pakai iPad kan?
Oh, oh, oh.
Coba
Oh,
di landscape-in. Kayaknya
oke,
bisa
oke,
full deh.
oke. Oke, coba ya.
Hmm.
Canva tuh nggak bisa soalnya. Oh, coba. sinyal kayak
Ini di sinyalnya di kata-kata soal.
di landscape. Oh, oke gini aja ya, nggak apa-apa ya. Oke, good morning everyone.
Tapi belum muncul di Zoom.
Itu muncul.
Tadi sempat muncul. Ini loh.
Ya,
Di kamu muncul loh.
bentar. Udah,
Wait.
udah muncul belum?
Belum masih nih. Sharing screen. Hah?
Belum.
Oh, enggak ada.
Tapi belum
Masih
ini.
ada.
Belum
Oh, ini ada. Nah,
Ah,
ini
nah, udah.
Tapi memang jaringan
Udah.
kayaknya.
Ini dari jaringan.
Ini bukan ini sinyal deh.
Nah, coba kirim
Sinyalnya
kirim aja
kelihatan
kalau
ya?
nggak apa. Kalau misalkan anu dikirim aja ke Aldi ya, ke siapa? Buat share screen.
Kirim ke WA aku aja Mbak, yang ini. Kalau
Oh, jadi ada ini stop ya.
ini request akses. Minta akses.
Bentar. Ini gimana apa?
Di kanvanya minta akses.
Web. Bentar ya. Saya minta akses.
Ada email
Ini
masuk nggak? Biasanya ada email masuk kalau aku minta akses.
oh ini. Oh, ya. Copy.
Nah, udah. Ini ya. Muncul nggak? Kita lihat.
Udah.
Muncul aman.
Ayo.
Okay. Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Sheirly Ayu. In here, I want to present my outline, and the title is Teaching Speech Art in Classrooms, Challenges and Strategies. Next slide. I have background in here. Pragmatic involves the use of speech art, which are statements that not only solve convey information about but also perform action. For example, speech art can make requests, give instruction, make apologies, or express gratitude. In our context, teaching speech art is an important means of developing learner cognitive competence and enabling them to be effective communicators in real-life situations. And a lack of command of speech art can make it challenging for individuals to understand and express ideas, leading to misunderstandings and breakdown in interaction. Therefore, incorporating speech art into EFL syllabi, I think, is recommended to equip learner with the necessary communicative skill for language use and effectiveness. By teaching speech art, the Apple instruction or the teacher can help learners develop the ability to use language appropriately and effectively. And next is literature review. And here, I want to in my next literature review, I want to discuss about speech acts in language learning, pragmatic, pragmatic in language education, previous research on teaching speech art in EFL context, challenges in teaching speech art in EFL, And the last is pedagogical approaches to teaching speech art. Okay, next is in here I'll plan to use this method, which is observation, and document analysis. Interview in here, I plan to interview the students who in the EFL classroom, and number two is I want to observation um, on their classroom, and the last is I want to research. I want to collect the previous studies of the document analysis. Next. Next is literature analysis. I use mathematical analysis, content analysis, or statistical analysis. And then next, I want to explanation. I want to put the explanation of how the data were coded, categorized, and interpreted to address the research question. And wait a minute. And the research question, I'm so sorry, I forgot to put in my presentation. The research question is, what are the challenges and strategies for teaching speech arts in English as foreign language or EFL classroom? That's my research questions. Thank you. If you have any feedback or comment or suggestion, let me know.
Actually, I have some question. Actually, in here you mentioned
Yeah.
you will do an interview, right?
Interview, yes.
Yes, the
Yes, interview.
interview from the teachers and the student. I
If my plan is okay, sorry.
I just want to ask how many students and how many teachers that want you to interview in the next.
Okay, thank you. In my plan, I want to interview one teacher, and the one class is about content 20 to 30, I think. I
Okay.
don't make sure it yet, but it is in my apa ya asimilasi aja.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Eko, do you want to add some question or feedback?
Ini apa? Just want to ask for clarification. So you are going to observe an EFL classroom.
Yes.
Oke, coba previous slide. Aku agak missing dan di sini.
Right.
Ya, let's review.
Okay.
On teaching speech. Oh, teaching speech X. Oh, you are going to observe the class which are learning about speech X.
Please speech act. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mas. Okay.
Ini udah ya?
Ini udah.
Boleh live kan udah?
Udah boleh gitu.
Udah boleh live nggak sih?
Berarti ini rekamannya langsung di ini ya?
Share video dong.
Kenapa?
Iya ya.
Share
Record ya.
video ya, Mas ya.
Nanti
Recordnya.
Aldi.
Oh, udah
Iya, ya.
udah record.